Democrat in the past and during the Clinton years and since it registered. Whatever it is you're talking about, we're most likely to be persuaded still. And what we found in what all campaigns have found is when you go through all the numbers, what moves people who are undecided this late in the game are not the television ads, despite the many millions and millions of dollars that will be spent on those. It's not the debates, because at this point the debates are over if they're still undecided. And it's not even necessarily going to be, you know, the phone calls that they get or the robocalls that they get or what have you. It's going to be having a one-on-one conversation with someone on their doorstep. To a certain extent, and so you coming forward and being honest and friendly about why you're supporting Senator Obama, by far and away is the most important ways to get the voters who are still there to be gone.
I think they're important. We do really have an unusual opportunity in 08, and that is to take back our country. And I know it's always said that every election is the most important, but truly, I've had the opportunity to serve over the last 8 years under the Bush administration, and without reservation, I tell you, he will complete the worst presidency in American history.
Yes.
Completes the direction of America. But when you really think about it, the message we will be sending around the world is that truly America allows the opportunity for everyone to be our leader and to win the presidency.
That's right.
I can't think today a better message to send to all the people in the world who have grown to start to dislike the Bush administration and starting to dislike the American people.
That's
so
right.
let's send the right message. And I think we have an opportunity to elect Barack Obama by 55% of the vote. We bring everybody in, and if we elect the Congress and the Senate to follow that, we can have a progressive era for 4 years and really straighten out the country. And by God, we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Congressman.
I think that the union people are like behind it really solid, you know, except for this couple.
Oh, I don't know, where did all these pretty little people come from?
That's great.
Senator, you really got the whole family, huh? We did. That's awesome.
I was a Republican until 2004, but on August 4th, my job went to China and I became a Democrat, and George Bush set my job there. So what we have to do is we have to get Obama in there because it's going to give a tax credit to keep those companies in the United States, and so no more jobs could go there. Luzerne and Lackawanna County, 6.7% unemployment rate. It's no good. We can't have it. Congressman calls our office all the time. What's going on over in Luzerne County with the jobs? We got to keep the jobs here in the United States. People can't survive when they lose their job. They worry about their financial, but not only about finances, they worry about the chip bill, the health care for children. They can get insurance for their children, and we owe that to Governor Casey, his father.
Yeah.
It was last year I called over to Congressman Kanjorski's office to Karen. I said, Karen, what is he doing? The chip bill, where's the funding? Well, Bush vetoed it, President Bush vetoed it, and Senator McCain voted against it. So we have to get the Democrats back in there so we can bring the funding back for jobs and to keep insurance for everybody. One thing that Barack Obama wants to do, I can look at it because I have pre-existing. My sister does a lot of people here. We have breast cancer. If we can't get insurance, what are we going to do? The people of the United States, we're the only country we tell them go sit in the corner and go to an emergency room because you can't get insurance. Go ahead, Senator.
Thank you very much. My name is Bob Casey, and Trina said it all. Thank you very much. Wow, what a dynamo. We're going to have Obama and Biden take her on the road.
There you go.
There you go. At the rallies. No, Trina, thanks so much for having us here. We just thought we'd bring a couple extra voters here. And I want everyone to know
that every one of my family members are registered. I mean, they're going to register. No, we're so grateful for this welcome. We're so grateful that so many people here have been working for months and months and months to help Barack Obama and Joe Biden and all of our candidates. We're grateful for that support. I know how many people here are from New York, state of New York. This is great. We've met people all day long. We were in Carbondale, we were in Honesdale. Today we met people from New York in both places. We met people all across this county and across this region, coming from New York or Connecticut. We were in Jessup as well. People from Connecticut and Jessup, people from in Jessup from Connecticut. But we're grateful for all that help, because this campaign from the beginning, I think, has been a campaign about people, about their hopes and their dreams, about the future, and about changing direction. It's not a very complicated election. We can stay on the path we've been on, and Paul Kanjorski, from his service in the Congress, has had to live and work in Washington with the Bush administration all these years, where they put us on this road of deficit and debt. Now they're trying fear and smear. They're going to try that for the next 17 days, but you know what? It's not going to work, because people understand that we cannot stay on the road that we've been on. John McCain does represent more of the same. No matter how much he tries to run from his record, when you vote with President Bush 90% of the time, you can't run away from that. And I think he's having real trouble convincing people that it's not more of the same. In fact, the Washington Post, I guess about 2 weeks ago, told us plainly in a Saturday news story that John McCain's campaign concluded that they had to steer the campaign away from a discussion about the number one issue facing American families, the economy, steer it away from that and talk about Barack Obama. So it's going to be fear and smear, but they're having real trouble making it, and I think that's why people are responding so positively to Barack Obama. And I know that along the way we have to talk also about who these people are as human beings. Barack Obama is a husband, a father of two young daughters. We were campaigning together this fall and last spring. He would call his daughters when we were on the road at night to make sure that he stayed in touch with them. And I like that in a candidate. I like that in a husband and a father, and I like that in a president. Someone who understands that he has obligations to his family as well as he does to his country and to his work. I think also people understand now, the more they know about Barack Obama, that he's a man of faith, a man of deep faith, a man of great integrity and character, someone who knows what it's like to struggle, who didn't have a path cleared for him, who's had a life of overcoming obstacles. So in this economy, when people are struggling, when people have lived through some of the worst economic trauma in more than a generation, it's going to be important that we know that the person in the White House understands what people are up against. And I think he understands that better than any candidate I've seen in a long time. We cannot allow them to destroy our economy at the same time they've divided our country. We're going to need a president who can work with both parties. Barack Obama's already demonstrated that he can do that. And he's also someone that I have confidence in as a person. He's every bit the patriot that anyone on their side of the aisle is any day of the week. He understands what the threats are from Al-Qaeda. He understands what the threats are from terrorists around the world. He's clear-headed about that, and he'll be rock solid in his judgment about taking the fight to the enemy, the terrorists all over the world. So don't let any Republican start lecturing us about who's going to be tougher on the bad guys. I have no doubt that Barack Obama will not only have the right policy, but the right focus to keep us safe here at home, as well as helping to manage our economy and dig us out of this ditch that Bush and Cheney and McCain put us in. So we're grateful for your help. I know so many people here have already done a lot more work than I have, and we thank you for that, but we ask you to keep going for 17 more days, and then we can rest on November the 5th. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Woo!
It was a creed written into the founding documents that declared the destiny of a nation. Yes, we can. It was whispered by slaves and abolitionists.